Today, let's talk about finding your purpose. Have you been confused? Are you unsure of what your purpose is? I hear you. I've been there plenty. I remember looking back years ago, and I was trying to figure out what my purpose was. I had very unrealistic goals of what life would be, and I was surprised to find myself where I was in my life. I guess I was kind of disappointed and frustrated. So I kind of set out on a journey to figure out what my purpose is. And guess what? It's a process. So it's not going to be 1, 2, 3, but we can begin to look at some other aspects, and maybe you can start to take inventory of your own life and see what are some of the things you might want to do or change. So maybe you're in a job where you wanted to be, or you're the mom like you wanted to be, or the dad at home. Whoever you are, whatever age you are, we all want to feel relevant and that we have purpose. So one of the ways I believe that we can find our purpose is to realize we can accomplish a lot, but guess what? We can't accomplish everything. And I believe that when we have all those unrealistic goals, that takes us into all that frustration and bitterness that can develop because we think everybody's not falling in line with our dreams. But you know what? You maybe have too many goals, too many things to accomplish at once. So I would encourage you, assess your list and realize you can accomplish a lot, but you can't accomplish everything. Another aspect of finding our purpose is often in our mind we want to do something big. We want to have some big bang that makes us feel very important and special and relevant. Well, guess what? Big things, big accomplishments are accomplished by doing little things consistently. Big things are accomplished with small steps, step by step by step. You know the saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And that's really true. And it sounds simple and it sounds maybe unrealistic. But you know what? Many things begin with small steps. I remember reading a story which I thought was pretty amazing. This person was staying in a hotel room and they were next to an accomplished violinist who was going to be putting on a concert. The person in the room was so surprised to hear the violinist practicing for several hours a day before the concert. But what they were concentrating on was very small, simple steps in terms of music. They were practicing scales. I mean, that sounds so ridiculous. An accomplished violinist who plays in front of thousands of people, they still do scales for many hours. But yes, and I thought that that was a great example of something that you want to accomplish big and purposeful, beginning with small steps. Sometimes you think you've identified your purpose, at least at that moment in life, and you're headed down the road onto accomplishing this. You are looking straight ahead, nose to the grindstone, and guess what? There is a detour. And once again, we can get really frustrated, mad at the people around us, and become angry about it. But you know what? I believe that these detours are there for a reason. When you see a roadblock, I believe what is key is changing your perspective. And that is something that I learned many years ago. I would set out with a certain goal, have my day planned out, something that I thought was important to accomplish, and I would realize that it wasn't going to happen. And I needed to change my perspective. You know, after all, when I pray about what I want my life to be and that I want to be relevant and have a purpose, if I'm praying and if I'm believing that God will guide it, then I have to trust that these roadblocks along the way are there for a reason. And you know, the most amazing hopes and dreams can come along the way in something that we would view as a mistake. So don't give up on finding your purpose if you see a roadblock in the way. Stop, assess, do what you can, and be willing to change your perspective, and that may change your dream. So here's a few things that I found to help you to begin the process of finding your dream. Number one, you can accomplish a lot, but you can't accomplish everything. Number two, you can have big, profound accomplishments which begin by doing little and small things over and over again. And number three, sometimes along the road, we have to change our perspective. Remember, the dream may change. Someone once said, your life has purpose, your story is important, your dreams count, your voice matters. You were born to make an impact. And I would say in only a way that you can. Don't give up. This is exciting. You're going to find your purpose, and it'll probably be different than what you thought it was in the beginning. You're doing a great job. Keep it up, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.